Greetings and welcome, fellow citizens. Today on the upgrade path we are going to be looking at the Pisces. So that's coming right up after this short intro sequence. Okay, now greetings and welcome, fellow citizens. Now, if some of you don't know, basically I have been trying to do this little upgrade path little bit by little bit each month. Now, just a quick rundown of what it is. Originally it was based on the idea that I didn't like the idea of subscription. Basically, you're on subscription, you're sold that each month you get a new different ship. But as soon as you stop paying for that subscription, you lose everything that you had with that subscription. Now, my idea was originally I bought a couple of cheap, very cheap ships with LTI tokens, or about 20 or 30 quid, and each month I try to upgrade them for around about the same cost of a subscription. So somewhere between 10 and 30 odd quid I add to this each month to try and see if I can boost up these ships. Now, over the years so far, over the months so far, I have upgraded these ships several times over. I mean, you can see the list of all the ships that I've done here. We have, over the past couple of months though, unfortunately, I have been very busy and I haven't been able to update or make out any more videos in regards to this, but I have been updating over the, I have still been updating the ships over the past couple of months. So once a month, each month, I've been updating them. So far that I've managed to update one to get from like the quad, from the quad bike to get to the Expanse. Managed to get one up to the Scorpius, and also I managed to get one up to the Hull A as well. So as you can see down here from the list that I've just placed up on the screen, these are every month what I've been updating to. But today we are going to talk about the Pisces. Now, the Pisces has been brought to our attention as possibly one of the best ships in game. I don't know quite how how you can answer it. It is one of the best ships. It's the best ships in the game. But yeah, so why do some people think that it is one of the best ships of the game? It is, well, pretty much from its standard looks very much similar to the shuttlecraft that you get in Star Trek. And it has pretty much the same sort of usage. You can fit this in like the back of your C2 and just use it to just go out for sort of tiny little away missions down to planets, or you can just go around and fly around and do some minor bounty hunting missions. It also has a couple of units of cargo space in there and a couple of jump seats so that people can actually sit down and not get thrown all about. This ship has pretty much everything. Not a lot of everything, but it does have everything. Cargo bay, space in an internal space, couple of jump seats for the people to sit down and not get thrown about, and also a near instant timer for reclaim. I mean, the timer is about 40 seconds, but you can insta claim it immediately. without having to worry about any sort of wait period. And it is really cheap. I think actually at one point I thought I saw that it was free, but I think that might have been a glitch. But yeah, it is really cheap to actually claim. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why some people think that it is the one of the best ships in game. It doesn't, however, have a bed in there. It doesn't have a bed, so that's the only caveat or downside that I see to this. But yeah, I mean, that's from like the positive sides, that you can, as a starter ship, try almost everything that you want to try out in there, except for you can't log off. But so let's see what we can actually use this for. Cargo, yeah, I can make a couple of grand just running cargo. You can take this ship down to bunker missions and as like your prep ship, and you store bodies in there and store all the stuff that you loot in there. Perfect, it's cool, it does that. It runs well in atmosphere. It's a fast, it's a neat and nimble little ship. Does it do well in missions? Yes, it does. In fact, even earlier on today, I was dogfighting against another guy in a Titan, and the Titan did some heavy damage to me, but this thing still pushed through. I don't actually have video footage of that, but I did manage to win. Honestly, you can take my word for it. I did manage to win a head-to-head against another random stranger dude on the Titan, in the Titan, that was trying to steal my C2 earlier on today, yeah, it was a long battle, but we finally overcome. He did a lot of damage to me, but the thing held stern. It held tough. And as for PvE, yes, this thing does PvE quite well. I mean, you can do, well, I think you can do up to at least medium tier, MRT range missions. So I had to think for a moment what the actual missions were. I wouldn't really recommend it for HRT or VHRT, and definitely not an ERT recommended ship. No, definitely not. But I mean, you can do at least up to MRTs, and if you are really quite skilled, you could possibly do some HRTs in there. But I don't recommend going any higher than that in this ship. But yeah, like I said, this ship is pretty much an all-round shuttlecraft. It's a general purpose, does everything shuttlecraft. And as I said, it looks pretty much similar to what you get in Star Trek. Now, a little good thing that we know is that this ship was actually in one of the runners-up as Ship of the Year awards in our Ship Showdown for this year. I mean, the top winner was the Carrack, which we're quite thankful for that they didn't use another meme ship, because last year they had like the Argo Cargo and we had loads of memes around that. But this year we got the Carrack as one of the main ones. Second place went to the Mercury Star Runner. Third place was the Pisces, and fourth place was the Scorpius. So there will be a skin that will be given out to the Pisces or any Pisces owners. Unfortunately, I might not be getting that because I have already upgraded this ship onto the next level for the next month, which in fact in this case is the whole A. So I will be talking about that in the next video. But for the moment, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've had in creating this. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys out there.